0 port. iPhone microphone. Speech off.
Right. I'm back to do another recording. I'm going to make lunch. So if I'm eating while I'm talking, well, sorry about that, but I have a few things to talk about. So I'm going to the podiatrist today. I don't think it'll be too bad. I'll just let them know that, I'm alright with how my toenails are, and I don't intend to change my appointment routine very much. I might have coleslaw on my bread today. I thought I had salad, but about what I want. I know I want 4 sandwiches. Oh Jesus, I don't know what I'm saying. I want 2 sandwiches. That's what I want. I can now put this back in the freezer. Anyway, the point is, I've got my podiatry appointment today, and they're going to take off a bit of split toenail, which isn't too difficult for them to do. They're just going to take it off and say good luck and be careful with it the next few days, and report back if anything goes wrong with the toe and all this other shit, which I'll do. I don't really feel pessimistic about my toe. I think it's just, as long as I keep it clean, the toenail will grow back. Other than that, I'll have a normal podiatry appointment today, and yeah, I think life will just go on its merry way, I think. I believe that anyway. Whether it is true or not is a different story, but I truly find it hard to believe that someone is going to say, oh, we're going to put local anaesthetic in your foot, or we're going to put you to sleep, or do this or that. I think they're just going to say, oh my God, your toe's coming off. Are you sure you don't want any surgery? And I'll just say, no, just let the toenail grow back, and if it deteriorates, then fine. If it doesn't, it'll just grow back, and I'll just leave it as it is. But yeah, I've got a psychology appointment next week, so that'll go good as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, today I've got the podiatry appointment, and I might just come home. I don't know, come home, possibly, unless I think of something else to do. Otherwise, yeah. I wanted to show you how I use Menalog to make a takeaway order, because Menalog works a lot better than Eat Now. Because I've got some money there, but I need to use it for tomorrow. Oh yeah, forgot all about that. Oh fuck me, I've got to use it for got to use money for going into VA and coming home tomorrow. Oh no, this really pisses me off. Unless someone can put me around to Cooperoo train station, and I could get on a train there and go to Park Road, and get off at Park Road and go to bloody Fairfield from there, I'll think about that one. I'll consider it. But it might be one of my options. I don't know. Oh shit. I don't know. I just hate paying for taxis all the time when I shouldn't need to do that. Oh God, I don't know. I can't tell what I want to do. I considered having Nutella on bread today, but now I don't want Nutella. Well, what can I have? Nutella on one and coleslaw on the other. That's what I'll be having. Yes. So Nutella on that one. Nutella on that one. And coleslaw on the other one. Yep. That's what I want. So yes, I'm in a bit of a dilemma about tomorrow, but I should have a plan worked out by the morning because I'm going to check it out tonight before bed. Well, I happen to be reading through all my braille books to try and get them all finished. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear, 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 dear. I just can't think. Can't make a bloody decision. I don't know. I don't bloody know. I know I'll be making salmon for lunch tomorrow because I'm absolutely not going lunch at all tomorrow. I'm not buying any lunch. Definitely not going to do it. It's not going to happen. I'll put this lid on straight. There we go. Right. I clearly am not going to be buying lunch. I think, what's this? That's Greek salad. I like Greek salad, but I want coleslaw on my bread. So that's what I'm having. I don't know if I'll be able to get any parts of a recording done for tomorrow's thing, because I do intend to go to the library tomorrow afternoon if my plans work out. Like, do they ever work out? I was meant to do a tape recording of a long walk this week. Did that ever happen? No, of course not. So, hang on, I'll drop some coleslaw to the side there. Jesus, hang on. Pick that up, there we go. Okay. Right. Quite shitty that I didn't get to go for a walk. A very long exploratory walk as planned, but oh well. But I will be using my Tracker Breeze GPS to check out a few things tomorrow. It'll be great fun to check everything out on my Tracker Breeze. There'll be a few streets that will be going down and checking out where I am using the Tracker Breeze and everything. It'll be good fun. I'll be messing around with it tomorrow. I will be. Pick all that up and put that back on the bread. It's starting to lose my way with this bloody sandwich here. Right. So, coleslaw. Yum. Okay. Right. Don't want to lose any of that. Okay. That's all sorted. That's all sorted. The sandwich guard makes a ring sound. That's funny. That's really, really funny. God. Oh. Hilarious. So, measure it along the thing like that. A bit straighter. God. It wants to be quite straight. Something more like that. Oh, that isn't straight. That's not straight with the... Okay. Now you want to make it... God. Right. I love this little bread guard. I love it. Couldn't love it more. I wouldn't survive without the fucking thing. Truly, honestly, would not. Would not survive. Wouldn't bloody survive at all, actually. If it wasn't for this fucking sandwich grill guard. If it wasn't for that, I would not friggin' survive. Right. It's awesome. Okay, so I'll be trying to do some recordings tomorrow. I wanted to even go out today, but guess what? That never happened. Hey, I would like to play a game on the laptop before I go out, but I guess that isn't going to happen neither. So, anyway, whatever. What can I truly do about that? And the other thing, I'm quite disappointed. I'm now forced to write a fucking diary. Someone is being a pest to all the neighbours. And I have to write down all the occurrences of when this person knocks at my door. He's peculiar because whenever I used to want this person to come over, he had all the excuses in the world why he couldn't come over. That being for a cup of coffee, chit-chat, general stuff. Now that I want him not here, I want nothing to do with this person. He now comes over uninvited. So, I'm very unhappy about that. Anyway, I am doing something about it. This neighbour is nothing but a bloody liar. And I can't wait until he's kicked out. I mean, that's as far as I'm going to go with that little discussion, but I'm very disappointed that I now need to write a fucking diary of all of his carrying on occurrences. I'm not very happy. And since getting my unit cleaned up, and since not allowing this person into my place, my unit has been very, very clean. I do understand some of my other neighbours who come over, they are concerned that they make mess and I can't clean it up, but thing is, who's driven up here? I suspect it could be a visitor ready to drop a post parcel at my door. But if not, oh well. I'm just on the alert at the moment in case I get a knock on the door. Anyway, it'd be good if I knew what I was going to actually say, but oh well, I'll consider it for a second. God, what was I meant to... Oh yeah, I understand some of the other neighbours who are allowed to come over and make a mess because of not seeing where the food goes, and I happen to be used to eating food over a plate and eating food that's not so messy. And the times that I have eaten food and made a mess, I'm actually getting a plate guard from Vision Australia in order to fix that problem, because I make mess on the floor too with some foods. So once I've got that plate guard, I will not have excuses. I'll be able to cook anything I like without any excuses. It'll just be laziness that stops me from cooking. And I'll be having chicken and salad all the time, and I'll be having all types of different things all the time. And the only thing that'll stop me from cooking then is laziness. Not, I make too much mess when I cook, so I struggle and I give up cooking. That won't be a problem anymore. It'll be laziness that causes the problem now. So, I can't wait to receive my parcels from Vision Australia. Anyway, to get back to my point about making mess, I tell the neighbours don't worry about it, it's going to be cleaned up anyway, and look, we can just, after we've eaten, we might as well just make a good attempt at cleaning the floor. There's no harm in doing that. If we make mess, let's just try to clean the floor where we've made a mess. And if we don't do a good job of cleaning, we don't do a good job of cleaning. That's just how it is. And then I just get the bloody cleaners in to do my cleaning. So, with that said, this other filthy pest that used to come into my unit I don't allow him in anymore, and this unit is as clean as pie. It doesn't stink. It's, not getting all dirty and messy with mud and shit like that. Oh well, I just find out he's at the door and I say hello. If it's anybody, I say, oh hi, how are you going? What are you here for? Let them in if they happen to be someone who I can invite in. Now, because I can't see, I say hello. Because if it happens to be this pesky neighbour, I just say, oh, okay, and I lock the door without speaking. So, I say hello because it could be anyone, and if it's anybody, oh yeah, come in, what do you want? You're here for groceries or parcels or chit chat or whatever, whoever they are. If it happens to be Mr. Pest, if I'm calling him Mr. Pest for a name changes, call him Mr. Pest because that's who he is bloody pest. Excuse me. I can't see that it's him, so it could be anybody. And he knocks on the door loudly. I just say hello. And if he says hello, I say, oh, okay. And I quickly shut the door without any conversation or anything. I just close the door and just don't say anything. That's how I deal with this pest. It works for me. So, hopefully everyone else gets the picture and gives him the same curt message. A door in the face with no conversation. Yes, I know that's rude and all the rest, but he doesn't deserve anybody's time of day. He's a horrible person. I know what I'll be doing next time he knocks at the door. When I opened up that wooden door today, I thought, oh, you stink. He sounds horrible and he absolutely stinks. And I thought, I could have said it then, I could have said, go away you stinky bugger, but I didn't say that to him. I just said goodbye. That's alright. Next time the doctor does anything and goes, oh, okay, is that how it is? I'll just say, yep. Sorry, mate, but life changes, mate. Which will trigger an exam and bloody 15-minute questionnaire, and I'll be like, oh well, if people want to be nasty to me, they're out of my life. Oh well, whatever. I may say things to protect other people until they show, until these people who I'm protecting, looking after, show me their true colours, and then I'm just going to be like, no, mate, you can forget me trying to stick up for people in front of you, who've tried to take advantage of me. Thanks, mate. It's just how it is. Yeah. And then I have to convince the doctor that no one's tried to hurt me, just that, I've got them pissed off about a few things, and, I can no longer have anything to do with the person. But, hey, I didn't get harmed, so do your questionnaire and do whatever else you need to do, and see you next time, mate. If the doctor does anything and I just let it slide, he'll be like, I thought you were happy to hang around this person. I'll be like, nope, sorry, mate. The other thing I've done, and I've said it in front of everybody at the shops, which scares people, is I've told this person a few times this year that next time he plays up, talks excessively loud and gets aggressive and whatnot, I was not going to prevent the security guard from separating us from each other so that, no harm can be done. But I said that I would no longer try to prevent the security guard from keeping this bloke away from me. I would allow the security guards to do what they thought best, and then say to them, yeah, mate, you're doing the right thing. I'm not going to fight with you today about this. They'll probably think, why? And then they'll ask me questions. Well, it won't happen now because clearly I'm not going anywhere near this pesky person again. But if it were the case where I was to walk to the shops with this person and he played up, I would not be fighting with the security guards. I'd just say, yeah, mate, you can take me out to the taxi rank and I'll walk home and you can deal with the bloke, thanks, mate. And they'll probably say, one of the neighbours, he'll make sure he gets home. I'll be like, no, you can deal with him. I can't deal with him. The other time was different. The other time, I wanted this bloke to have a chance at getting into line. This time, no, he's had his chances. He can deal with things the hard way. And mind you, these security people are like, oh my God. God. But oh well. Oh well. Because they don't want to have to handle people and deal with their trouble. Anyway, I'm not letting this dickhead near me again. My sandwiches are pretty good. I'm going to be cooking sausages tonight, which will be interesting. And there'll be a lot of stuff on TV to listen to tonight, which will be interesting yet again. There was football on last week. The bloody football interrupted my night of Thursday night TV viewing. Well, listening for me, that is. Anyway, that was last week. This week TV viewing is back to bloody normal. Yes! I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. Meant to be going for a really good walk today, but very clearly that hasn't happened. I guess I'm just too busy pottering around in the unit, letting my toenail set so that it comes off. I think it's just getting complicated. I think it needs to be physically chopped off, but anyway. Oh well. About that later, I think. Worry about that later, I think. Oh, there's that watermelon in there to eat. I might cut it up for later. I might do that. Might cut it up for later. Okay. Put that cup there. Don't know why that door gets left fucking open all the time. Kind of pisses me off when that happens. So, I've got all this shit to do and put away and everything today. God. Starting to really hate how this place is set up, but I can't think of another way to set this place up. Kind of, I don't know what to think. I really don't. But yeah, ever since this piece of shit Nova has not been coming in to pester me, hang around, sit around on his dirty fat ass. Ever since then, my unit has been very well kept, and I've only had my dishes to deal with. not my dishes plus anything that he's eaten from and got his food and spit all over it, and God, he's a disgusting old bloody scumbag. A bloody disgusting old thing he is. Absolutely filthy. Fucking disgusting and filthy. Yeah. Yeah. And some people like Harry. He's a fucking unit. Ugh. He's disgusting. He's absolutely disgusting. He's absolutely terrible. He expects everybody to look after him. Yeah. I'm sure. I am bloody sure. I'm absolutely certain that he's I'm starting to understand, not that I'd agree with his father, now that his father's dead, but I don't agree with his father necessarily abusing the man, his son, but then I can understand all the frustrations this bloke's dad probably went through with him, because, you know, he would never amount to anything. You know, his stupid fucking carrying on like a pork chop thing was just bullshit, and his dad couldn't handle it. It doesn't make it right what his dad did. It doesn't make it right. But then again, it's like I sort of understand why his father was so frustrated that he was led to do what he did to hurt his son, which I don't agree with it. I wouldn't say it's okay to do that, but when you get to know how horrible people are, you think, oh, I don't know what I would have done if I'd gotten frustrated with him, but I know I would have been really, really nasty and really rude to him. I would have been very rude to the bloke, and I am rude to him, but I also don't know. Yeah, I do feel like punching him in the face and breaking his nose sometimes, but then I don't do that. But I certainly bloody feel like I want to do it. I just want to hit someone. I just want to bloody smash it. But then I don't do it because it's not the dumb thing to do, that sort of thing. So I don't smash him. But I get the feeling that that's what I want to do. You know. But then I don't. At the same time, I can't believe he's such a disgusting pig, and I don't know why anyone would let him live in these units. I just can't understand what empowers anybody to let him live here. You know, he's a dirty, rotten thing, and person is absolutely disgusting, is what it is. Absolutely disgusting. Very, very, very disgusting. And that Makona coffee shop in a packet, I'm never buying those again. Oh, yuck. Absolutely, look, disgraceful. Yuck. Absolutely yuck. I'm never going to buy those again. Yuck. Absolutely, oh. Yuck. Looks like I'm going to have to transfer money to do a bit of shopping for next week, and I'm not very pleased to have to do that. But, you know, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? There's so many things in this thing. How do they all get built up? God, how? So much shit everywhere. I know I had ice cream last night, but the dishes build up really, really fast. Very fast. Can't believe it. And anyway, since I haven't allowed this horrible man into my unit, since last, a few days ago now, I've been a lot less stressed out. I've been a lot less concerned about the unit. The unit gets cleaned up and then it doesn't get dirty the next day. So I don't let it get dirty the next day. It gets clean and that's it, it's clean. That's it. Gets cleaned up and it stays cleaned up. Doesn't need to get dirty. I don't understand why people move into a unit and then trash bloody things. Can't understand any of that. I cannot work any of that out. I just can't really understand how someone can trash a unit. I just can't fathom how it can be trashed suddenly like that. I just don't understand it. I really fail to understand how a unit can be trashed so badly by people who don't give a fuck. They move into a place and they can't even be grateful that there's a roof over their head. It is absolutely appalling. It is absolutely disgusting that people can live and act like they do with no bloody gratitude at all. I just find it really hard to believe. I just can't understand it. It doesn't bother me if things are left lying around, but to think that people can just absolutely stuff up a unit because, hey, they can just leave, they don't have to clean it up. Or with their own unit, they just think, oh well, someone else will clean my unit later, I won't worry about it. Like, why? How come? Like, what's the big issue that people literally need to trash their own units without any bloody concern that actually they've made someone else's life difficult with cleaning up the unit, instead of thinking, oh, if I just keep my unit clean, someone else will come in and clean it, but they won't have to do too much work because it's already clean. But no, it's alright. Just make the unit all trashy and dirty and that. No, I can't stand that. I can't put up with that shit. So yeah. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do, eh? What can you bloody do? Get a can of Coke. What's this? Oh, salad. Can of Coke. Yeah, I just find it very hard to believe that someone can be so fucking disrespectful and horrible to people. I know it happens all the time, but why does it have to happen in the first place? Why can't people just get along No, I do not like the man at all. I do not like him. He just doesn't know how to respect anybody. Oh, far out. He just had no bloody respect whatsoever.
Speech on. Pause. Stop. Button.
So, oh well. Whatever, I suppose.
Calendar. In 2 hours.
Oh, yep.
Stop. Stop. Button.
Of course.
Notification. Calendar. Clear.
Clear.
Settings. 12:41 p.m.
12:41.
Stop. Stop.
Oh well.
Button.
It's only 12:41. I could go out right now, but I've got a support worker shift this afternoon, so no, I won't be going out. I'll be going out with the support worker, but I find it an inconvenience that the bloody podiatrist has to work with me today when I could just be going out and have a great time. Oh well, whatever, I suppose. Whatever. If I have an opportunity later this afternoon, I may go out, but if it's too cold, I'm just going to stay in tonight. And tomorrow I'm already going out with Vision Australia, so that's the next day planned. That is the day planned. Oh well, we'll just have to see what goes on, because I've got Friday going out, on Saturday I'm going out as well, so. Sunday the library's not open, or on Monday either, but I can always go to the library on Saturday afternoon. I could also go down the road on Sunday, but in order to use the Wi-Fi at the library I have to sit at the taxi rank. And I'm absolutely not sitting at that taxi rank on my own. I don't give a flying hoot what anybody thinks. I do not like that taxi rank. It's a good seating area and it's a good location, but the community, well, the particular community groups that hang around there are absolutely beyond my words of bloody description, I tell you. So it's not safe for anybody to sit there alone, let alone if you can't see. Crimes of opportunity out there at that rank, which is only around the corner from the library by a couple of paces, and yeah, there's a big diversity between the entrance of the library to the bloody taxi rank, and it amazes me. So I just make sure I bypass that bloody thing like the plague, and I either walk to the library or walk home. I don't even stop for a taxi. I might go outside the library entrance and wait there and then let the taxi driver know I'm near the library, but that's as far as I'll take anything like that. I absolutely am not sitting at that taxi rank. I don't give a shit who's there or what people say or whatever. Oh well, that's what happens, I suppose. I guess. It's a pity I can't just sit at that taxi rank safely, but I can't. So I'll be going to the shops on Sunday just for something to do. And I just don't want to stay home all day when I don't have to, unless it's like really cold. it's funny, if it's really cold or really hot, I don't go out. So, yeah. It'd be nice if I could learn the bus routes to get around the place too, because I do not like catching taxis. I hate catching taxis. I just can't fucking stand it. They are a rip-off. I don't like the taxi drivers. I don't like how they are rude, sometimes nasty, sometimes hostile. There's a couple of really friendly taxi drivers, but that's a couple of them out of many of them. I can't stand most of them. And it would be nice if I didn't need to get a bloody taxi. It'd be nice for me to just go and get a bus. Which I could do that, but then I'd have to walk through the park to get to Fairfield Road, and I don't think that park... See, a lot of people go and sit in that park across the road on Cameron Street. There's a park. I don't think it's very safe. And a lot of people sit in there to enjoy a bit of quietness on their own. But I don't think it's safe at all to sit there. I think there are a few strange people who get around in that place. Besides most of the innocent people who are walking to go along their way to live their lives, there are a few strange characters, and you never know what they're likely to do. You know, attack you or ask you for money or drugs, or just outright lash out and attack you aggressively, or whatever they might want to do. So I don't think it's safe to sit in the park. Doesn't matter if you're a large man or a small woman or a little kid, you're not safe at that park. It's dangerous. Even in broad daylight, people can go in there and seek out an opportunity to hurt you. It's just what happens at, some of these parks. It's not good. So I like to avoid that park as much as I can. In any case, I would like to at least learn the bus route to Vision Australia, and then set a landmark in my GPS to get off at that. You set a landmark at the bus stop, and then you set a landmark before the bus stop, about 200 metres before the bus stop, because then you press the button, and when they stop you get another landmark position, and you know you're at the correct bus stop. But oh well, we'll see what happens.
Stop button.